this kind of party. I like this kind of party, baby. All right. Bring it, baby.
Yeah, it's the Dynasty Primetime, and it's your host, your boy, High Speed 30, aka HB, aka the Titans, and you know I got my man, my ace, my homie, Matty Ice. What's up, Matt?
Hey, HB, what's going on? DML Network, the Dynasty, everybody tuning in outside the Dynasty, the best PS4 sim league out there. Let's go.
Absolutely. Just like Matt said, this is the #1 PS4 league that you possibly gonna get. Hey, we do it all over here at Dynasty. So we got a great show for you guys tonight. So please stay tuned. We got a couple guests that's going to be on the user spotlight. First, let me introduce the mystery man of Dynasty, Darkness, aka the Bengals. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Thank you guys for welcoming me on the show. DML League.
Absolutely. And we also got another guest that's going to do a spotlight as well. We got the new coach user, Kentland J. What's up, Jay?
Hey, what's good? What's good? I'm glad to be on here. Glad y'all let me on.
No doubt.
I'm ready.
No doubt.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's start with this crazy AFC wildcard race. We got two of the users that's right in the thick of things with the Colts and the Bengals. Let me start with the Bengals. All right. My man Darkness, the mystery man. Where you from, Darkness?
Jersey, man. New Jersey.
Absolutely. Got a Jersey boy in town that's right up your alley, man.
Yeah, I know. I talked to Darkness a couple times, man. I'm happy he's on the show, man.
Yeah, we're not too far from each other, about an hour away.
No doubt.
Absolutely. So we got your Cincinnati Bengals. Last year you tanked. What happened last year, man? I mean, because I know you was in the playoffs the year before that, and you're always a pretty good user. What happened last year where you were? How many games you win last year?
I don't remember. 3 or 4 games wasn't much.
Right.
I won most of my last few games. I just went through a bad season. Couldn't get a right playbook. Couldn't get nothing done. Every time I play somebody, they get a lead, and I don't play well from them behind.
Absolutely. But this year, you started off slow, but now you're picking up some steam, trying to get into the AFC wildcard race. I think you're 6-8 right now. You got 2 games remaining. Who the last 2 opponents for you?
I think I know tonight I have the Texans, and the other one I'm not sure. I think it's the 1 second.
I want to say it's
Texans and the Patriots.
And the Patriots. So yeah, that's definitely going to be the Patriots 6-8 too. So we're going to definitely see who wants to get into this playoffs. A bunch of mediocre teams getting in the wild card, but can make some noise, right?
That's right. We got to be in it to win it. I don't care how you get in.
All right, so Darkness, we haven't heard from you in a lot in the chat. I know some people be riding you on that. But I understand everybody's busy. But we're definitely glad to have you on the show. Who's your real life favorite team?
The Cowboys.
Oh!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. We about to hang up on this dude. Get this dude off the show, man.
Nah, he's straight.
Fan.
He's straight.
Hey, expert. We got another Cowboy fan that's coming for them Cowboys, possibly for high stakes.
That's right, expert. I'm trying to get it. It's going to be hard. I know a lot of people are after it.
Yeah, hey, you got a guy in your own division who's after it. King Vitamin.
I heard King Vitamin. That's the person I don't want to have it.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's move on to the new coach user, my man Kentland J. All right, what's up, Kentland J?
Yes, sir. What's good?
So, what a lot of people don't know about Kentland J is that I've known Kentland J since the days of Kentland.
Woo!
I've known dude since elementary school. Ain't that right, Jay?
Since the WWF World Tag Team title belts.
Absolutely. We used to make belts back in the day. We used to make out of cardboard. And we used to be jumping off on beds and swings and backflips and all that.
Yeah.
The only ones, I used to do that too. Matty Ice used to do that.
We sent my own brother to the hospital, got stitches in his head.
Oh, I didn't do that.
You know how many times Bernard went to the hospital from getting fucked up playing.
Yeah. Oh,
right,
man.
So look, my man Kentland J just got into the league. Hey, what's your opinion about Dynasty so far in comparison to other leagues that you've been involved with?
I like Dynasty. It's very, very, very different. It's challenging. I like that. It's very challenging. You know, I had to do my research because I like to do research on the leagues. I just don't like to jump in and play. Went and looked at settings and stats and try to look at all the teams and to see where I can get in, where I can fit in. You know, it's difficult. You know, I got an issue with a few things, but other than that, I'm not a complainer. You know, so I like Dynasty, man. I love it.
Absolutely, it's definitely challenging. This is my third season. I'm glad my man. Let me shout out my man SJ for getting me on. Shout out to SJ Madden.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's definitely a challenging league. It's real sim. You know what I'm saying? It's the closest thing you're gonna get to, you know, a real type of NFL type of setting. I know we got a lot of different rules. We got a lot of different things going on. But like Dion said, we got to combat the cheese, right, Matt?
Yeah, that's what makes it special.
Absolutely. Okay, so you got your coach team. I know you got some issues with with your squad, but you're still right in the thick of the playoff race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the thick of it. I don't like. I'm the type of guy as I like to earn my spot. Like I came in and I think week 5, I believe, 4th, maybe 5, and I like to start from the beginning. You know, I know a lot of the guys that been there before me. They grinded it, sweated from, you know, week 1 on. You know, I hate to take somebody's spot, but I'm just gonna get it. Try my best to, you know, and I'm doing the best I can to work with the squad that I got. You know, the last user, I don't know what he was doing, but hey, I gotta fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it fast.
Absolutely. You got to do your best GM job. You got one more good year in draft before high stakes where we picking team. So who's your favorite squad?
The hometown Skins, man. You know, I got to rock with the Skins. They piss me off, but you know, hey, I'm DMV all the way. So it is what it is.
Absolutely. Hey, how about that shot, John Wall? Let's go back. Game 7.
Hell of a shot.
Hey.
Long way.
Hey, you know I'm a Skins fan, you know, all the way. I love the draft that we just had. But I'm glad to have you on the show. I'm glad to have Darkness on the show. That's our Dynasty user spotlights for this week. Now, we about to get into some of the games. If you guys want to stick around and break down some of the games, you're definitely welcome to do that.
No doubt. I'll stay. No problem.
I'm here.
Okay.
All right, bet. All right, Matt. We got a week in review.
Okay.
All right, Matt. So what's our first game, bro?
Let's get into a special game versus 2 users in the Dynasty. Week 13, that Cowboys-Seahawks game. Final was 24-21, and I'm pretty sure I didn't get to watch that game, HD,
Right.
but I'm pretty sure the Cowboys pulled it off with a last minute drive.
Definitely. It was one of those games. It was a back and forth game. I think Seattle pretty much controlled that game for the most part, and Expert ended up winning with a last second drive.
Okay.
Those are the type of games that stick into your belly because you feel like you should have won the fucking game. Hey, Darkness, have you had any games where you lost in the last second? How you feel about that?
I had way too many this season like that. Way too many.
You ain't the only one.
I have a bad habit of throwing that last minute interception on the last drive trying to win the game. and losing it. One of my worst things I do in the game.
Absolutely. I know Matt had some experience with that.
Yeah, I did. All season, I think I lost 4 or 5 games by 7 points or less, and I was in the driver's seat to win them games. So
Same. I'm in the same boat. I looked over my last 5 games, touchdown or field goal would have won.
no doubt.
Absolutely. So, big shout out to Expert and them Cowboys. They end up getting it done with a last-second drive. Hey, Jay, so how do you, when you going into that last drive and you trying to win the game, how do you go about attacking? If you only got a minute left with maybe 1 or 2 timeouts, what are you trying to accomplish if you're down by 6 or 7?
Well, it depends on where I'm starting on the field, number one, and then 2, I'm basically trying to see how hot my receivers are, but I'm trying to get down there fast, but I want to see how many timeouts I got. I'm trying to stay as close to the sidelines as possible so I can conserve those timeouts, and just try to work my way down. I'm not trying to throw bombs and trying to get down there real quick, but just taking a little bit at a time. If I can get 8 to 10 yards, maybe 8-10 yards here and there, get out of bounds, hit one down the middle for 15 or 20, call a timeout, just trying to fill out my opponent's defense.
Absolutely. That 2-minute drill at the end of halves and at the end of games can win or lose you a lot of games. Ain't that right, Matt?
Yes, sir.
All right, so moving on to our second game and we can review. Who we got, Matt?
Eagles Giants, Week 15, 39-38.
Another game that came right down to the end where that boy Good ended up winning the game in the last, I think it's the last 30 seconds of the game. Now, that boy Good has got decimated with injuries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he got punished with those forced losses. Has anybody had any injuries due to forced losses? Ken Landry, you had some?
Yeah, I think I had it may have been a forced loss before I got on. I had about 3 injuries, and then there was another forced loss against the Chargers, and I think I had like 2 or 3 more injuries to some big time guys. So, it is what it is.
And I know you had got some injuries off of the forced win, Matt.
Oh man, yeah, I forgot all about that, man. Early on in the season, I had Case Keenum starting at quarterback. They was bombing on. Hey, they was bombing on me. Shout out to my man Mo Booker and Taz, man. They was bombing on me on the Hurt Locker, talking about what's Case Keenum 40? Yeah, they was coming at me on that show, man.
Hey, Darkness, what's your philosophy on forced wins or forced losses? How do you? All right, so if a guy can't play, would you rather play the computer or would you rather just take the force?
I used to be more play the computer, but lately I've been taking the force because I just put all my backups in. If they get hurt, they get hurt.
Absolutely.
That's just the thing. I put my backups in my force win. Somehow the computer said I'm gonna put my starter, my quarterback. He ended up getting hurt. I don't understand it.
I don't even put him in the depth chart. I don't even put him in the depth chart. I put a punter in there.
That's smart, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so that and the Eagles, John, I give him his credit, man. Going into this year, he had traded his pick to Dion. I was clowning him in the chat. Everybody, Expert was clowning him, and Lord Farquhar was clowning him to how Dion is gonna get a top 5 pick. And John came out and balled. Donut Man is doing it. Give a shout out to Donut Man.
Yeah, no doubt. He beat me week 1 by 7 points, I believe.
And he beat me the other week off some bullshit. But good win, John. I lost by 1, and I missed like 2 or 3 extra points. That be fucking me up. I gotta be the worst kicker in Dynasty. All right, so look, let's move on to the last game in review, and this was a big one. This was, if y'all didn't catch it, man, go back and look at SJ's SJ's game between him and the Broncos. He got it up on his past broadcast. What's that game, Matt?
Week 15, that Cardinals-Broncos game, 35-34. Cardinals came out to victory. Now, this could play big in the NFC playoff and seeding because SJ still has a spot. I'm sure a lot of people marked SJ down to losing the hot tub, but depending on who he has this last game, he can move up into number 2 and get that first round bye in the NFC playoffs.
And when you playing in the playoffs, that bye is a big deal. Ain't that right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so look, I don't know if even y'all caught the game, but let me just go ahead and give y'all the play-by-play on this game. Hot Tub and the Broncos was up, I want to say 34-15, was it? Something like that?
Yeah, with like 57 seconds to go.
57 seconds to go. SJ scored because he was on the 3-yard line. He scored to end up making it 24-34. He ended up getting a pick 6. He ended up getting the pick 6 and to make it 28-34. And then this dummy Hot Tub is still throwing the ball. With like 15 seconds or something to go, SJ run a blitz off that play action he like to do. Sack fumble, SJ scoops it and runs for a touchdown. Unbelievable. What you think about that, Matt? Did you see it?
I went back and watched it, and I actually just went to the last minute of the game. I was sleeping. I mean, good for SJ, man. I don't know really what Hot Tub was doing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of the user Hot Tub. I mean, he's a good just because of he's not active. You know what I mean? Like he plays his games, but I in my opinion, I believe moving forward to Madden 18. This is just me. I think everybody should have a Skype account on deck, point blank. And if you're asked to do an interview, like you got banners and you don't even want to come and do an interview, man, that's kind of disrespectful, man. It's in my opinion.
Absolutely. Hey, what y'all think about that? Because going forward, I was talking to Dion. We was talking in the chat, Dion, about if you represent your team in the Super Bowl, your league, your conference in the Super Bowl, that you should be required to do an interview before the Super Bowl. What y'all think about that, Darkness?
Yeah, most definitely, man. If I win the Super Bowl, you ain't got to ask me. I'll jump right on.
I won, bitch. Hey, where's my banner up on the radio?
I might be at your house. Say, hey, I'm here.
Absolutely. What do you think about that, Jay?
Hey, I love it. Hey, I make the Super Bowl. My mouth gonna be wide open on this thing.
Absolutely, and this dude got 3 banners, man. I mean, this is the whole deal for me. I ain't gonna. I'm at the point with like Dion. I ain't gonna fucking beg you. You know what I mean? We got something special going on in the Dynasty. This is different. I haven't been a part of anything like this. Have you been a part of anything like this, Matt?
Nah, man. No. You're getting banners. You're getting all types of stuff going on. Man, you're getting shout out on shows. No. You got T-shirts. We're getting recognized. We're getting recognized by other leagues on Twitter, by people in the EA business.
Right.
We're doing very big things.
Absolutely, we got a voice. You know what I mean? We got a Super Bowl trophy going to a winner in high stakes. What about you, Darkness? Any of your other leagues are run like the Dynasty?
I've only been in one league. That's going back years ago, before they had Twitter. That was like this, but past that, nothing else, nothing at all. Everything's usually fly by night. People in it. This one, guys playing games, we having fun, we arguing. Then at the end of the day, hey, win or go.
Absolutely. What about you, Jay? I know we're in I'm in a couple leagues with Jay, so I kind of know how that those leagues are ran. It's a little bit different, right?
Yeah, it's definitely different. But when I got hip to this one, and listening and got in tune with it, I was like, oh man, this is something special right here, and I had to be in this league. I had to be in it. So, I'm just happy to be in it and glad y'all accepted me. Nothing like it.
Yeah, you know what caught us our attention? That you was listening to DML Network before you was even involved. I remember you was talking about the Dak Prescott trade.
Yeah,
Houdini.
Yeah.
And that's what caught our attention, man. We knew you were involved already.
FYI, I was disgusted by that trade.
I agree.
You ain't the only one.
Hey, it's about to get real lit in a second, because trades about to be flying off, and y'all going. Hey, if you haven't been a part of the Dynasty during trade season, it's about to get real crazy. So get in that trade room. I got some players on the block. Come holler at your boy. I'm controlling the draft because I got all kinds of picks. So if you need something, come holler at me. But it's gonna cost you. All right, so look, that was our week in review. Let's just move on to one of my favorite segments, the Daddy League's Top 10.
Okay. We got a different top 10 too from last week.
What we looking like? Who at number 10?
Number 10, we got that boy Good and the New York Football Giants at 8-7.
Absolutely, they fighting for a playoff spot. They're 8-7. They got some injuries, but I believe he won his last game, he can rectify his season and sneak into the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
All right, so who we got at number 9?
Number 9, we got the New York Football Jets.
And,
yeah, Butters, Mr. Simgate himself, Mr. Former Stretch Armstrong winner, 9-6. Number 9.
The leader of he's the leader of the AFC least.
They called it.
Hey, every year they get in. You know, the Jets get in at 9-7. He got in at 8-8 one year. You know what I'm saying? But shout outs to the boy Butters. Good user. All right,
yeah, but you know what? That's not good, because if he was in another division, I'm pretty sure that's not getting him in. So that ain't gonna fly with him in 18, most likely. Absolutely,
but you gotta do whatever you gotta do to win your division first.
No
At least he's in the playoffs. Butters, win a fucking playoff game. All right, so who number 7?
Number 8.
Number 8. My bad. Number 8.
No doubt. Number 8, we got the Super Bowl reigning champions, KP and them Lions, finishing strong, and right now he's sitting at 8-6. And I know he's looking to win out.
Right. KP is a good user. We all know that. He got 2 Super Bowls. He upset Hot Tub and the Broncos in the Super Bowl. If you didn't watch that Super Bowl, I don't know if it's still up, but go back and watch that Super Bowl. It was a great Super Bowl.
Should be.
It was a good game.
It was a good game.
You watched the Darkness? Darkness.
Yes.
Did you get a chance to watch that Super Bowl?
Yeah, that was a good game. Definitely was a good game.
Absolutely. Go back and watch if y'all didn't see it. All right, so who's number 7? I think we had 7. Right?
Yeah, we got the voice of the DML network and Expert. Shout out to Expert holding it down with Total Access, 25 episodes, sitting at 10-5, and one of them losses came to them Green Bay Packers, baby.
Hey, you beat them pretty soundly too. I think it was like 40. You dropped 41 on them, didn't you?
Yeah, we dropped 41 on them.
But Expert's a good use. He deserves to be in the top 10. He always pretty much going to be in that range. So, who we got at number 6?
SJ Fresh, go bomb. The co-commish.
Let's go back, SJ. I love you beating the Broncos like that. This man was. I think that was pretty cocky for you to be throwing the ball and you up. Just take the victory. Madden definitely got his ass this time.
Yes, sir. 11 wins, 4 losses.
Who's number? What we at 5?
Number 5, Addy 5, my brother, NFC North.
Okay, Addy 5.
11-4.
Okay.
11 wins, 4 losses.
SJ is come breathing down your neck, buddy. You better win that last game, or your ass might be playing that first round wild card. And we know how you've been in that first round wild card game. The Bears been getting rocked.
Man, sure has.
All right, where we at? Number 4?
Number 4. Man, we're sitting with a nice 13 wins, 2 losses. Mr. King Vitamin and them Browns.
Hey, ain't nothing to say about Vitamin. Vitamin gonna be in the top 5 almost every year. So let's just move on to number 3. I bet who's that? The Jaguars?
We got your boy Andy Force, 14-1.
Yeah, he beat me. We were up 16 donut in that game, and Marcus Mariota, this bum. let me not talk about Mariota right now. This dude love giving the ball away plenty of times. He did it against the Colts too, ain't that right, Jay?
Yeah.
So, that's what people will ask me why I run the ball so much with this dude Buckner. That's because this bum Mariota loves to throw to the other team. I might be looking at one of them quarterbacks in this draft, Marcus. Put your ass on notice. Who's number 2, man?
Number 2, we got Buccaneers, Gil Garza, 13 wins, 2 losses.
Oh yeah, shout out to Gil Garza. This dude averages, I'm gonna say he averages 13, 14 wins a year. But he don't have no Super Bowl ring, so that's an asterisk for me. What you think, Matt?
Man, top user in the league, but for some reason he can't get over that hump. But he still got time to do it. So
hopefully he get it done this year, man. Who's number 1? We already know who number 1 is. We got Hot Tub and the Broncos at number 1. Moving on, ain't nothing to see. He got rocked for being cocky. Lost to SJ. So that's our Daddy League's top 10. Now we got my absolute favorite segment. We got Too Legit or Need to Quit.
Too legit to quit. Too legit to quit.
All right, so look, the first team on my Too Legit or Need to Quit segment is John and them Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, Darkness, have you played John?
No, I haven't played John, not at all. We never played.
All right, well, I still got to ask the question because you're a guest on my show. Is John legit or do he need to quit?
He got to quit.
Damn, off the break. Hey, the dude won 2 games last year, but I think got like 8 wins this year now.
7 or 8, yeah.
Yeah, 7 or 8 is close. Kenton and Jay, I know you don't have too much experience with watching any of the users, but I still got to ask you on my show. Do the Philadelphia Eagles, John, is the boy legit or do he need to quit?
Well, I don't know too much about the Eagles, and can't wait to play him to see who it is. So I'm just going, I'm gonna piggyback off my man and say he got to quit.
Damn, you got 2 need to quit. Hey, Matt, is the boy John legit donut man? Or do he need to quit?
John, you having a good season, man, but all in all, you had some quality wins this year, but overall, my grade, my opinion is you need to quit. Get them Eagles up, baby.
Hey, and that's your squad, right? All right, so look. The boy John and the Eagles, I think he got did some things this year and got a running game going, got some passes, got some wins, got 7 wins. It's good. So I'm gonna say that the dude is kind of legit this year, based off of what he did last year. To be really legit though, you got to try getting to the playoffs. I don't think that's happening. So you're legit, but your ass gonna quit this year. All right, let's move on. Next up on the list, we got the commish. We got Nasty Nuke and them Atlanta Falcons. And he is in a battle trying to squeak into this playoffs. I think he lost to Gil Garza, I want to say. So, Darkness, I'm going to ask you first. Is the commish legit or do he need to quit?
Hey, Darkness, don't worry. He ain't gonna boot you, baby. Don't worry.
No doubt. I have no problem telling the truth. I love Dion, but he needs to quit.
Damn. And let's go back.
Because last Madden, he was rocking. This Madden, he's like, to me and him both in the same boat. Can't get it right.
Okay. I forgot Darkness is the OG, man.
No doubt.
All right, so Ken and Jay, we got the Falcons, we got the commish. Hey, my man's sitting at 8-7 right now. He's battling, trying to get in the playoffs. I think he's like in the 7 or 8 spot. I think he's one game out of the playoffs right now. Do the commish, is he legit or do he need to quit?
Before I answer this, was it a commish idea to make the quarterback accuracy a 36 on the slider? Then I'm gonna answer.
Hey,
We talking about football.
Hey, I don't know if you seen in the chat, we were talking about that with the Bears about why he put it at 36, but he definitely put it at 36. So he put it at 36. What's your answer?
He needs to quit.
We got 2 need to quit for the commish. All right, Matt, what you say? Is the commish legit, or do we need to quit?
I think we talked about. I think I gave him a need to quit last time, but what these users don't know about right now about the Falcons that they lead in the league in defense, and they're also in the playoff hunt with 2 practice squad wide receivers. I'm pretty sure that he got both wide receivers injured, so I think and he's getting hot at the right time. I think he's legit. And I watched his game. I watched his game with Garza today, and he had that in the bag. There's a couple mistakes. Like I said, he has practice squad wide receiver. So, I think he lost by 17-10.
Absolutely. Hey, what y'all don't know, and see, the commish think he's slick, but I'm peeping this game. I'm gonna put it out there for everybody. Okay, the commish is lulling everybody to sleep. You know what I mean? He's getting ready for high stakes because he's trying to stay in Atlanta. He's building some things, and he made a move kind of similar to what I did in this draft. He got a lot of draft picks this year. So, having said that, he had an 8-7 record. I think if he win his last game and get some help, he can be in the playoffs. So, I'm going to say that Nasty Noob is legit.
Okay.
No doubt.
The next user we got on the need to quit or to legit segment is a new user. We got the Indianapolis Colts. Hey, Darkness, this dude is in your way trying to get in the playoff. Is the Colts legit, or do they need to quit?
Watch yourself.
This was a hard one because I haven't seen anybody in his games, so I don't know. I can only go by his record. But I'm gonna say he's legit because he just started his team and he's trying to make it from whatever he's got.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Absolutely. All right, Ken Land J, is your Colts, are y'all legit, or do y'all need to quit, man?
I'm gonna be honest. I really need to quit with that team there. that team hot garbage. I'm sorry, but next year I will be legit. So right now I'm gonna say I need to quit for it.
Absolutely. Hey, Matty Ice, is the boy legit, or do he need to quit?
Sound like he need to quit, man. You heard the man himself. He can't go against the coach.
Absolutely. Hey, is the Colts legit? They in my way. I need some help to get in the playoffs. It's been a fucked up season for the Titans, but we will be back. So I'm gonna say that the Colts is a legit user, but this year they need to quit. All right, let's go back. Let's see who's next on the list. We got Darkness and them Bengals. Darkness, are your Bengals legit, man, or do y'all need to quit?
Oh, that's an easy one, man. We need to quit because we definitely didn't show up for last 2 seasons. until we make some serious noise and kick King Vitamins' ass, we need to quit.
Absolutely, I love it. Ken Land J, you heard the Bengals. That man said he need to quit. You think he's legit, or do he need to quit?
Man, I go against no OG. I'm going with what he said. He needs to quit.
Matt, what's up? The Bengals, he whooped your ass last year. Or do he need to quit?
We already know the old head, nothing but love for the old head, but he need to quit, man. He need to hang it up, old head.
Hey, I'm gonna say that the Bengals are legit, man. I mean, I watched the dude play. I played the dude a couple times. Buckner ran all over the top of him a couple times, but he's definitely legit. He gave us some tough games, and he just got to get some pieces together. So I'm gonna say that the Bengals are legit. Last but not least, we got the New York Football Giants, and that boy good. His team is mangled with injuries right now, but he's 8-7, fighting for a wild card spot. Hey, Darkness, is the boy legit, or do we need to quit?
That boy good used to be my AFC partners, but I have to give him, he's legit, man. If those injuries really messed up his season.
No doubt.
Absolutely. Ken and Jay, I know you haven't played the dude. You probably haven't seen him play yet, but he's definitely an OG in this league. He was the Steelers, he was the Jets, and now he's the Giants. Is that boy good? Is they legit right now in them Giants, or do they need to quit? They in the last wild card spot.
And y'all say he had injuries issues.
Absolutely mangled. Like he got like 20 injuries. I'm thinking.
Yeah, he got like 2 pages.
Okay, well, 2 pages. Oh man. Oh,
Good player, good ass players too.
Damn, it costs a lot for a funeral, I guess. Well, I haven't played him. I don't know, so I'm gonna rock with y'all. Say he legit until I get around to him.
Absolutely. Hey, Matty Ice, is that boy good, legit, or do he need to quit?
Yeah, that boy good. He legit user. He legit.
Absolutely. Hey, that boy good. We already know you got skills on the sticks. You're a good user, but this Giants team right now, your ass need to quit.
God damn.
All right, so look, that was our too legit or need to quit segment. This is one of my favorite segments of the day because this is like Freestyle Friday type thing where we get a chance to say what's on our mind, get it off our chest. If you got something to say, this is time to do it. I got something to say, but I'm going to be last. So I'm going to start with my guest. I'm going to go with Darkness. Darkness, you've been in the league. You're OG. Do you got something you want to get off your chest or something you want to say to the league since they haven't heard your voice?
No doubt. My biggest thing is, please stop whining. Play your games and take a L. You can't win them all.
No doubt.
Hey, that is a beautiful message from my man Darkness. Stop fucking whining. You get your ass whooped. Just own up to it. You got your ass whooped.
And one more thing. Stop sending the commissioners DMing them all about you complaining. They got better things else to do. Listen to you complain and start changing rules because you can't get a win.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We definitely love that thing. All right, Ken Land Jay. Hey, you got the floor. Anything you want to get off your chest? I already know you're probably going to go with this, so let's go back.
Hey, I need to know who idea was that to put 36 slaughter, QB accuracy, and then push pass coverage up to 60. That is ridiculous. That's just my opinion. You know, you can run a league how you want. I'ma still play it. It's ridiculous.
Still gonna play.
Y'all need to huddle up because I see 45, 50 interceptions by some good QBs. The guy I played today, who was it? Hot Tub, yeah. Me and him had 12, 13 interceptions between both of us. Come on, man. Come on. That's ridiculous. And we still had almost 6%, pass. So
absolutely.
I don't get it, but it is what it is. Huddle up and for 18 and change that. That's ridiculous.
You heard the man, Deion Kamish. My man want to know why them fucking sliders at 36, man. Hey,
and pass coverage on 60.
And pass coverage on 60 because motherfuckers throwing all kinds of interceptions. You know what I'm saying? All kinds. Hey, Matt.
I got one more thing though.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's you.
Go ahead, play.
I'm happy to be to the league. I'm letting everybody know. I'm a big wrestling fan. I don't know if y'all watch wrestling, but Chris Jericho got this list. Andre, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He puts people on a list.
Okay. Who on your list?
Now I ain't got a full list yet, but don't worry about that right now. I'm gonna get back on the show because I love this show. I'm gonna have a list, and I'm gonna put people on it. I got about 2, and Andre, since you started this thing, you are on the list, Andre. You know that.
Okay, love it. I'm on the list.
You on the list,
man? I'm excited to be on this man's list.
So I'm adding on to the list as I go. I'm just a newbie. I'm a rookie, so I ain't gonna cause too much commotion. I need to get my shit together, and when I do, I'm letting everybody know who's on the list.
Hey, I'm on the list. We play twice a year, so you'll be able to rectify that. And I got a guy in the backfield, number 30. If you haven't seen him, his name is Harris Buckner. Okay, he's going to rectify any list that you have. Hey, Maddie, it's your turn, baby. Your turn. It's your turn. You got anything you want to say? Go ahead and say it. You got the floor.
That slider thing. I don't know. I didn't really been affected by it. I passed the ball a lot, and that slider, I never knew about that, but I ain't really worried about it. But I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for this. I'm gearing up for high stakes. We finishing strong. I think in the last 3 games, I think I just had 9 as a team. I had 9 picks today. I had 4 user with my middle linebacker. He's 6'7". I think I bumped up in a third and user picks or linebacker picks or whatever it is, interceptions. I'm gearing up for my first high stakes season. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I know there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff going on and score running up because I know it goes by points. But, hey, man, it's getting crazy. Dynasty's about to go down. It's 2024. We right here.
Absolutely. All right, I got one thing left for the show. And this goes out to a guy in the chat. We all know who he is, Hot Tub. The dude said something in the chat that rubbed me the wrong way. The dude said some shit about we always talking about him, some shit like that. This is the quote. I must be famous because y'all always talking about me. Well, guess what? When you win games, okay, you definitely gonna be a topic of discussion, right? If you win the games, I mean,
no doubt.
Are one of the top teams, and they're going to be discussed. But let me put a note to this man Hot Tub's ear. We don't give a damn about Hot Tub, okay? Straight like that. So you're not famous. I know you probably be. Let me. This is Hot Tub. This is he probably one of them lonely guys in his room. This is probably how he when he look in the mirror he says, "Oh gosh, they keep talking about me. And I must be famous. I won 3 championships, but nobody cares because they still think I absolutely suck." You know what I mean? Nobody gives a damn about Hot Tub. That's the way. You got your ass rocked the other day by trying to be extra with the Cardinals. I was glad to see that. But look, we're not talking about you because you're famous. Come on the show. I'm inviting you to come on the show. Come on Primetime, go on Total Access or whatever. But nobody gives a damn. Oh, I won 3 Super Bowls, but nobody likes me. Oh my gosh. Who gives up? Dog, let's just go back, step up, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear that bullshit no more about you being famous, because you're not. But that's my take, man.
No doubt. Hot Tub, man. Hop on the show. You got some banners, man. You in here winning games. We talk about top dog.
Hold up. Don't talk no more about this motherfucker, man. He don't want to be talked about. Fuck. I mean, let's go back. That's the end of the show. Hey, Dynasty Primetime, man. Hey, shout out to my special guest. I got Kentland J. Thanks for coming on, bro.
No doubt.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Hey, Darkness. Thanks for jumping on the show, man. Hey, that's what it's about.
Hey, yeah, Darkness. Now you can tell everybody in the chat is I'm out here. I'm on the show, baby.
That's right. I'm always here. When the lights are out, I'm here. Right. That's why they call me Darkness. You don't see me, but I'm here.
All right, hey, that's what it is, man. This is the Dynasty Primetime. We breaking out all the guests. Hey, I'm gonna be coming to y'all in y'all DM trying to get y'all on the show, man. Hot Tub, you got an invitation, but I know he ain't coming on my show now.
Too awkward.
Hey, but we don't give a damn. Let's go back. Dynasty Primetime. That's it. That's the show. Let's go back.
No doubt. We out.
The Dynasty Madden League Network, the worldwide leader in CFM.